Hey guys, it's Al with techmadeezy, and check this out. We've got the Klein ModBox rolling drawer box, and of course we've got the Flex STACKPACK rolling drawer box, huh? It is so nice to finally see that we don't actually have to remove our boxes anymore to get to the bottom box, huh? Well, in this video, we're going to do a detailed comparison and close look at these two roller ballers, I call them. So let's go ahead and check this out. Let's get this party started. Hi, it's Al from techmadeezy with a real quick message. I just want to let you know the video you're about to watch is not sponsored. We went out and bought the products ourselves. So, if you like our video, please give us a thumbs up. It definitely helps. Share our video. And lastly, we hope you subscribe to our channel and become a part of the family. Thank you. So I'm going to start off with the basics and some specs and stuff like that, and then we are going to compare the handles. We are going to compare the wheels. We are going to compare the drawer box itself. So let's start off with the cost and the model number. All right. So the Klein is 54801MB, $199. Now at the time I make this video, it is on sale for $139 at Lowe's. It is currently November 2024, so that can change. Now the Flex is F as in Frank, S1108. It is $199 MSRP, and it is so hard to find right now. I haven't seen it in Lowe's, so keep your eye out. Now the material on these two, let's talk about the Klein. They use an impact-resistant polymer, and Flex uses the same. It's an impact-resistant polymer. Now the weight capacity, let's talk about that. So the boxes themselves, not the drawers, but the actual boxes themselves, because you're going to be stacking boxes on top, both have a 250 capacity, all right, weight capacity. So that's easy. Now let's go over the drawers for a second. So Klein, the bottom drawer has a 50-pound weight capacity, and the top small drawer has a 20-pound capacity. The Flex has a 70-pound capacity on the big drawer. So that's pretty good. Look, you get one big drawer that you can use. I like that, I got to tell you. Wheels, Klein has 10-inch rubber wheels, and Flex has 9-inch rubber wheels. They both have steel ball bearing slides, and we'll take a look at them. All right. IP rating, these are not IP rated. All right, just so you'll know. They are not IP rated. And the interior dimensions, we're going to go over in a moment, okay? I'll probably jump right into interior dimensions because I think that's important. And then let's talk about the warranty. So Klein says they offer a limited lifetime warranty. And when you go to their website, it says the normal life of the product. I don't know what that means. Does that mean 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? I'm not sure. But that's what they say. Now, Flex has a 1-year warranty, but you must register it within 30 days, they say, on their website. So be aware. But let's jump in and look at dimensions. Real quick, before I do the dimensions of the boxes itself, I want to show you that you don't get any dividers here in the Flex. You do get dividers in the Klein, all right? So you've got 9 areas up top that you can organize stuff, and you do get again, removable, but just good to know. All right, let's go ahead and give you some measurements. I'm going to start off with the Klein big box pretty much, all right, just because obviously I think that's the main focus of this video. So on this big box here, we have 13 inches in depth. All right, in width, we have 16 1/4 in width, and in height, we have 9 1/4 in height. All right, now obviously you're going to have more room here, but I think people are very interested in how much space. So let's do this. Let's start off with the depth. We're about 11.54 inches. All right, the width, almost 17 inches. We got 16.81 inches. And height, we have 12.32 inches. So just a little over a foot. All right, there are your measurements. And let's also compare another thing. So locking points. As you can see here, this drawer, when it's pushed in, will not open, by the way. You have to lift this up and pull in order to make that happen, all right? So it does have an area where once you lock it in, it's ready to go. Now, it's got one locking point here, but it's not steel reinforced, okay? Now, I don't know what this is yet. I'm thinking if maybe this is an additional area to kind of put a locking cable through if you put a couple of boxes on top. So I'll give them credit for that, but again, it's not steel reinforced. What the Klein did was they have, first of all, they got 2 locking points. They've got one here, steel reinforced, and they've got this bar that comes up. So let me just push these guys in, and you'll notice that there's a bar that just gets tucked away, kind of goes right in here. Again, steel reinforced. And now, you know, you lock this up, okay? And in order for this to come down, this has to be pushed in. So you push it in, and it just kind of gets tucked away in this spot. And the drawer, you know, you don't have to worry, because if you're going to open your drawer, and it does kind of grab, but it, you know, it won't interrupt that itself. Now, the drawer does have a locking point also, so it will grab. You know, so you don't have to worry about these drawers opening up if they're not locked in your truck bed or in your vehicle. All right. So I thought I'd show you that because I think that's important. A little bit more information on how Klein can actually use a cable lock to lock their boxes together. As you can see, you've got an organizer on the top, you've got a 2-drawer on the middle, and you've got a rolling drawer on the bottom. Let me zoom in and show you that there are holes on the right side that the cable goes through. It goes all the way down and wraps into the wheel. It's a nice feature. I just wanted to show you that. Real quick, let's take a look at the ball bearing slides. You can see here, honestly, to my knowledge, they look very similar. The gauge of steel that they use looks very similar. They are very smooth. Obviously, this is going to be a big part of keeping the box straight as you actually have, you know, tools inside. All right. So here we go on the flex. You can see there. So again, it pretty much looks the same to me as far as the quality is concerned. All right. Another thing real quick, too, I want to mention that I didn't mention earlier is these boxes do pull out all the way. As you can see here, you know, you're not, you know, you've got all the room, and the Flex does the same thing. So it does pull it out all the way, and you do have all of that room, other than this little notch maybe being in the way. But you've got all that room. They do pull out all the way. Taking a look at the wheels, you've got the 9-inch and you've got the 10-inch, okay? Now, you know, I know Flex says they're non-marring, so they're not supposed to scuff up the floors when you bring them into a customer's home. I'm not 100% sure on the Klein. I'll look that up, okay? But these are rubber, just so you'll know. And these are rubber, all right? These are actually solid rubber. And what we'll do now is I'll take a look inside the wheel so you can see how much reinforcement they have. Because again, these guys are going to hold 250 pounds on top. And those wheels are going to be really important. So let's take a look. So you can see that the Klein wheel is reinforced. All right. Just want to show you how they reinforce the wheel for strength. All right. Let's take a look at the flex. All right, and here's the flex, and again, you can see, and I'll try to lighten this up a little bit. You can actually see that you've got probably a little bit more reinforcement on the flex wheel. Looking at the Klein handle versus the flex, the Klein handle is a little higher, 43 3/4 inches. The flex is 41 1/4 inches. Now, when I drop these, let's go ahead and tell you what the measurements are with the handles down. All right, so with the handles down, they are 27 inches. I know the camera view and the colors kind of make it look odd, but 27 inches when they're down. Now, let's look at two other things about the handle. So another thing I wanted to point out was Klein actually designed the system here on the handle. As you can see, you've got a couple of different size holes. And you can put pipe in there. You can put maybe a sledgehammer in there. You've got two catches, by the way. So just be aware, you only have two catches, but still really nice that they thought about that. Now, when you look at the flex, you don't have that option, all right? I mean, obviously, you've got this space here for your foot, but you don't have that option. Now I'm going to show you how to remove the handles, and we'll check the height. But I'm going to tell you right now, Klein will win in this specific scenario. So one of the most important things, especially when you need to put your box in your truck bed or something like that, is you want to take the handle off very easily. But let me just tell you now, Klein will win that battle. All right? Let me show you something with the flex. And this is going to be painful, guys, so bear with me. If you have big fingers and big hands, you're going to have some trouble because these things do not go up easy, all right? It might take me 30 seconds, it might take me 45, but give me a minute. I am now using 2 fingers to push that up, by the way, okay? I mean, let me see if I can do this one. Again, I had to use like 2 fingers. It's such an odd mechanism, and I've done this a lot of times to know that that's difficult in order to take the handle out. Now, check this out. Klein made it so easy. You just take this, pull it out, it says unlocked. Take this, pull this out, it says unlocked. And let me pull the handles out. Let me show you that. As you can see, handles are out, right? There's the handles. They are out. But look at that, huh? I mean, that's a nice difference. And let me move this tape real quick. And you could see that that is a decent difference in height. So I've got 16 inches here, and I've got 20 inches here. This is a little bit shy of 20 inches, guys. But 16 inches on the right, 20 inches on the left. So, again, Klein wins if you need a little more space under your tonneau cover. I thought this would come out, but it doesn't, you know, which is interesting because this comes out. You know, I thought this bar stayed in, but it doesn't. The whole thing comes out. So that's a really, really big difference if you need that extra room, guys. I just moved the bars also from the back, again, just so you can kind of see, you know, that it really makes a difference there. All right? Close look at the handles since they're pulled out. The Klein is a little wider, and they both have rubber with a little bit of grip, as you can see. Klein's got a little bit more grip. It's flat on top, a little bit more grip on the bottom. There's no hole here on the side of the handle for the flex, but there is one on the Klein that goes straight through. I guess there's a reason for that somehow. Who knows? Do you know what the reason is for the holes in the handles? If you do, post a comment, let me know. Locking these back is easier, of course. You're just pushing them in, and that's it. And they're locked. Whereas with Klein, push them in, and you're done. Another thing I want to show you is the tops of the boxes. So Klein actually has a slot, so you can actually cut pipe using the slot. And, of course, they have a ruler on their box. Flex does not. All right, guys, so what do you think? Which box would you buy if you didn't have Klein or Flex? That's the question. Which one would you buy and why? Post a comment down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And by the way, if this video helped you in any way, take a moment, give us a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. By the way, share our video also with your friends and your family. I'm going to put our social media up on top. Take a moment, follow us, send us a message, let us know if you do. And I will put a video on the right side, right over here, if you want to see one of our videos that might be nice. And if you want to subscribe to our channel here at Tech Made Easy, go ahead and click the round Tech Made Easy logo, and you'll be able to subscribe and join the family. Guys, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate your time.